Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. Alright, we're doing the rounds. Let's see what Jacob has to say.
Can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
The ship needs a bar.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
It usually is.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
Alright. Simple, easy thing. These are essentially the final things of the loyalty stuff. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see here. Life support themes in here.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
Yes, but I could wait.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
Marriage?
So how did she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
Your reaction?
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Urashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
Huh. What happened to her?
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who?
Who came for her?
Tali'zorians, a slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the shadow broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
Go on.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
Your body did, not your soul.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
You're my crew.
Thane, the worst thing is to face death with regrets. You're part of my crew, and I consider you a friend. If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've never been part of a team. Assassins tend to be solitary. I'm learning the virtues of facing death with others at your side. It's a work in progress.
Indeed it is. Happy to have you here, Thane. Wish I could cure your illness without being evil.
There you are. So, you and Kelly, huh? Sounds like you two had a nice date. I thought she was coming on to me at first, but maybe she was just being friendly to the new girl. Liara Tisoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. I hear you and she were an item before. I bet it was hard running into her again after all this time. My heart goes out to Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Alright. Let's go to the side. These people's dialogue tree is done. You got anything more for me?
Shepard,
Anything new?
there is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
Tell me about your adventures.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Turian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
I've seen you do the same.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
I knew Nihilus.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
See, who won?
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
Alright. You've killed in cold blood now. Being a Justicar.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you get passage?
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Wow. Destroyed a village?
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my
Damn. Glad I didn't choose Morinth. Being a mercenary.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You were a slaver?
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What about the slaves?
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
Impressive. ready to continue the mission.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You make it sound final.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll get through it.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Alrighty then. Let's move on. Next person is our favorite Turian. And our best friend, bestest best friend. Super special awesome best friend. Garrus Vakarian.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit?
Alright,
I'm in the middle
I
of
have
something.
officially finished all of
Talk to you later,
Garrus's
Garrus.
dialogue
I'll be
tree.
here if you need me.
Okay. Alright, let's see if Miranda has anything to say.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another
Alright, I
time.
already finished her dialogue tree as
Of
well.
course, Commander.
I loved you and Chuck. Okay, let's head down. Engineering. Let's talk with Grunt first. Then we'll check on Jack. Then we'll flirt with Best Girl.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Maybe I need context. Canrum?
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
Why is that funny?
Maybe I had to be there, but I don't get the joke.
There's no joke. It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
Not quite, but I'm not Krogan.
Is this Krogan insight? Realizing you hate someone enough to justify torture?
It's not torture. He's dead. But sure, it's wrong. The crime against us was bad, so the message had to be equal or worse. It's not Okir's hate, and it's not who they are. It's what they did. Thanks to you, I have a clan. I'm starting to see why this is important. Anyway, I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh. Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
Okay then. Good to know. Let's check on the other crazy person. We had an interesting conversation last time, Jack.
Hey,
What's happening?
you got a lot of questions, don't you?
If I want to talk to you, I will.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Then don't worry. I'm not interested.
Good. I didn't want you coming around here anymore anyway.
Is there a problem, Jack?
Can't figure if you're playing me or not. I don't like it.
Then stop.
You'd like that. Make this about you and what you want. I have to think. Go away. I don't want you coming around here for a while.
Okay then. I got Renegade for that, but that's okay. Now the line is drawn. Tali!
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Yes, I'd like that.
Alright.
I've been thinking about the last time we talked. I'm sorry. I was unprofessional, and I wasn't thinking rationally. I was being stupid and selfish.
No, you weren't.
You've never been selfish. If anything, you spent too much time thinking of the fleet and not enough thinking of yourself.
That might be true for humans, but Quarians are different. We can't just... We have to think of other people, always. If we don't think about the needs of the whole crew, people could get hurt. Maybe even killed. You deserve to be happy with someone. I can't do that. No matter how much I could get sick, jeopardize the mission.
What if there were no mission?
And if you weren't jeopardizing anything?
If it were just me? You risked your own life to save the colonists on Pharaohs 2 years ago. Nobody else could have saved them. I watched your face as Chief Williams died on Vermeer. I watched you stand strong against everything the galaxy threw at you. I've watched you for so long, and I never imagined you'd ever see past this.
How sick would you get?
Are you saying you could die if we were together?
It's always a risk. Maybe the reaction would be minor. Maybe it would put me down for a few, or maybe it would kill me. But that's not what I'm concerned about, Shepard. I don't want you distracted. I don't want what I want to hurt this mission. It's too important.
I want to be with you.
Tali, if you're scared, I don't blame you. But I don't want anyone else. I want you. And I'll do whatever I have to make this work.
I wouldn't blame you if, but... Oh, thank you. You don't know what that... Thank you. Give me a little time. I'll do some research. Figure out how to make this work.
What can you research?
What can you do? Can I help?
There are a few ways to temporarily improve my immune system. Immunoboosters, antibiotic injections, that kind of thing. I'll spare you the details. But trust me, I've got plenty of motivation to figure something out.
There must be options.
It can't be that uncommon for a Quarian to have a relationship with another race.
Sure, but in most cases everything is happening outside the suit. Nerve stimulation programs and such. I don't want that. If I'm going to be with you, I want it to be real. I need to feel your skin on mine. I've never shown my face to anyone. But I'm ready to show you, if I can do it without dying.
Don't take too long, I'll wait until you're ready.
Whenever you figured it out, I'll be here for you.
I'll let you know. I promise. Until then, I should, do something. Repairs for the mission.
She's so cute.
Kenneth, do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
Yes, you will. I'm here to make sure of that. Okay, I think we've finally done all the rounds. Probably don't have enough time to finish a mission, but we'll give it our best shot. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, back to the Mass Effect relay. The only other thing to do out here is the one thing I can't do. Keep forgetting that by probes you have to tap the button. By fuel you have to hold the button. Okay, let's do... Okay, the Prothean Rune is the final thing. Geth Incursion is the one before it. So go ahead toward the Geth Incursion. Blah. There we go.
Anomaly detected.
Alright, once again we are on a... oh, only a moderate planet. And there it is.
Probe away. Scans have found something.
Planetary scans detect signals from sensor pods left on the planet's surface. These pods may contain valuable data. Warning, surface temperatures are extremely low. Advise keeping hammerhead exposure to the cold at an absolute minimum. Okay, hold on, we gotta do some scanning and find all the things. Go.
Probe launched.
Once again, I can't remember... okay, there's a tall one.
Probe away.
Okay, let's see what we got. With moderate, I'm guessing there's only like one big spike.
Probe away.
One or two big spikes. And then there'll be nothing left. Aha, there it is. I knew I saw one over here somewhere. Come on, find it again. There we go.
Probe away.
Alright, let's keep looking.
Probe launched.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's a big one I missed. There we go.
Launching probe.
I should grab all of it. Now we're poor.
Probe launched.
Okay, so we still got a couple of spikes here. There's one.
Probe away.
Alright. There's gotta be just like one or two more. Because otherwise it's... there we go.
Probe away.
If I remember, there are certain planets that are listed as poor to begin with, and I believe those are the worst planets to find, because they actually have a decent amount of stuff,
Launching probe.
but it's all very small. It's all very, very small. So like all of these tiny little bumps that I'm finding here, it's like combined they make a decent amount of stuff, but on their own it's like you're wasting your time. And then there's a million of them, so you have to keep scanning the planet over and over and over again until finally you have them all. Alright, let's land. Let's do this mission. Let's see here. I've been using people I rarely ever use. Let's go back to our usual of Garrus and Tali. It's about time that we used them again. Let's see here. Tali, we're still waiting on you to get one more point so we can get AI hacking up to max. Garrus, you can just max out whatever you want as soon as you can. Probably focus on armor-piercing ammo, but we might get... nah, we'll probably focus on armor-piercing ammo. Speaking of which, I haven't gotten a point for Shepard here in a while. Not that it matters, I've gotten everything that I really want to maximum. Tactical cloak to maximum would be nice, but I'll take this if this is the last thing I do. Alright, Garrus, you're using the weapons I want you to use. Tali, you're using the weapons I want you to use. Shepard, I know you're using the weapons. But once again, we're probably going to be in this vehicle the entire time, so... and it's an ice planet. Not a nice planet.
Warning. Prolonged exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located.
Okay, so we can go to these mission objectives. Oops, wrong button. We gotta find 10 nodes.
Engine temperature stabilizing.
Every time you find a node, it stabilizes your temperature. So it basically forces you to go quick. Don't slow down, because if you slow down too much, your engine temperature fails and you're SOL.
Extraction complete.
So, yeah. Oh, there it is. Can't see the gold.
Extraction complete.
There we go. Oh, man.
Temperature falling.
Oh, come on. Alright. Next extraction, please.
Extraction complete.
Back up to normal for a while.
Caution, engine temperature falling.
I'm aware, but we're already on it.
Extraction complete.
Man, it does not give you much when you extract stuff. Much heat, I mean. Come on.
Extraction complete.
Interesting. Apparently we're in a location. Nope. See, it changed now. For some reason the heat was fine at a lower amount. Now it's back to cool at the amount that I'm at. I'm saying this is flawed. This is very flawed.
Warning, engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Okay, where is the one I'm looking for? Oh, I'm right on top of it.
Extraction complete. Caution, engine temperature falling.
Yes, I'm aware.
Warning, engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Yeah.
Extraction complete. Caution, engine temperature falling.
Are we going up?
Warning, engine temperature below recommended parameters.
I am aware. This is the last one, okay.
Extraction complete.
That should do it.
Fantastic. I guess I was wrong. I didn't think we'd have enough time to finish this. We finished it fine. It was literally a race. I had to race to do it, so... Atmospheric data recovered from all 10 nodes. Experience... Credits... And palladium. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I know. See, Project Firewalker. Commander, a very capable team is analyzing the data you gathered from the Geth's research into atmospheric change. We hope it may open up new avenues of terraforming procedures for future colonies. The tech used in the beacons also contains communication innovations that should help us develop better systems to reduce atmospheric noise. There's no evidence of Prothean activity on this planet. Interesting. Alright, I want to see if, since we updated with Tali, if Morden does the thing now. Hold on just a minute.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Past relationship with Tali'zora makes dalliance attractive as stress release. Still, recommend caution. Quarry an immune system weak could kill her.
Give me your advice.
You have a recommendation as a doctor?
Tali'zora acquired antiseptic. Recommend you self-sterilize as well. Oral contact with tissue dangerous. Take precautions. Also forwarding advice booklet to your quarters. Valuable diagrams, positions comfortable for both species, erogenous zone overviews. Can supply oils or ointments to reduce discomfort. Gave ED electronic relationship aid demonstration vids to use as necessary.
You're joking with me.
Wait a minute, Warden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
That's a good doctor for you. He's already preparing to help you score. No, he's technically not trying to help you score. He's trying to make sure that you are smart about
No
it.
messages for you, Commander.
Alright, gaming, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out when you do that. And as I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated!